Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Slapside, and you can see I'm on a little 5 win streak, and I did this solo. I just want to say, if you're going for Crimson solo queuing, it's very doable. It's not hard at all. I believe the new Crimson is pretty much the new Diamond. A lot of times you'll see a Crimson on your team, you're like, hey man, are you even a Crimson? Because you play like really bad. So anytime you see Crimson, it's not like before where they would actually help you and carry you if they're pretty good. So just my experience solo queuing, you just gotta understand you're not gonna get the best players on your team. You're just gonna get a batch of mixed players, and the only thing you can do is give yourself the best chance of winning, which is to communicate. Make sure you have that open mic on, and just do the things that you feel is necessary to win the game. Obviously, rotating early for hardpoint, blocking spawns, playing OBJ when you need to. If you're in the area and you clear them out and your teammates aren't playing the OBJ and you notice that they're blocking spawns or just laying out, just play the OBJ. And for me, I just try to do a mixture of everything. I try to beam them off the hill. One thing you got to do is make sure you get them trades, man. Trades. Tell your teammates, play a little close. Let's get them trades, because once you get them trades, that's gonna pretty much set them back, set the enemy back. These guys were pretty good. They were all like Diamond 2, Diamond 3, and stuff like that. So I was in my bag, by this 5 win streak. I was pretty much just feeling it. As you can see, my latency is kind of high, 60 milliseconds. Anytime you're on a high millisecond latency, you got to play a little bit more anchory, a little bit more. Take your time. Just be patient. Patient. I'm sorry. Be patient and just take it kill by kill, man. A lot of times you can get a little too ahead of yourself, and sometimes you just really gotta get that kill in front of you and proceed to the next kill. Don't try to just muscle your way through it like it's pubs. In pubs, you could do all that crazy stuff where you can just keep killing and going crazy, but obviously you gotta be really cracked when you're playing the game. But understanding like traffic lanes and just areas that they're gonna come by is something crucial to becoming a Crimson. Really what it is understanding spawns. When you kill them all, you got to know when to pretty much turn back and look at that direction or whatever. So like if I kill this guy right here, I know my teammates are behind me, so there could be a split spawn here, but most likely they will be in front. So I kind of messed up right there. I was looking back because I don't know. I don't really trust my teammates sometimes if I don't know them. If I'm just playing with randoms, I don't know if they're gonna watch that backside. So I got to kind of look real quick. But right here, I tell them just stay on the hill. I got the head glitch. And I get on the hill, I kind of help a little bit. But what I should have done right there is actually stay on top of that head glitch right there while that guy was on top green. So it's just a lot of things, you just got to know on rank, man. These people are going to anticipate what you're doing. A lot of times people be like, oh, he's hacking. But in reality, it's just that their latency could be at 4 milliseconds. You could be at 40 milliseconds. And that alone is enough to make it feel as if they're hacking, because they're ahead of you, but in reality they're just anticipating where you're going and stuff like that. So it's kind of like they meet you there, and then they got that that half a second ahead of you. So it just feels like they're ahead, but in reality it's just they're just making the reads, man. I'm telling you, man. A lot of times that's what it is. And obviously there is hackers in this game, and you'll know some are hackers or wallers that act like they're not hacking, but they just kind of pretend and play, like just like silent hackers. So you gotta be careful with that too. Until they get a anti-cheat, we're kind of not gonna do much about it. But right here, you just gotta know if you have an AR, you gotta play top green. You gotta position yourself to take apart the enemies as they come in, because with SMG you should be up in their face, like you should be doing flanks and all that. But with the AR, I'm just really trying to make sure they don't block spawns. See that guy right there? Most of the time, good players, they're always gonna try and destroy the spawns. They're always gonna try and push the spawns and make you spawn out and then block the spawn. That's really what good players do in ranked. So understanding the spawn system, just playing that as hard as you can, because if you just get tunnel vision, just going straight to the hill and not helping the enemies or your teammates, it's gonna be hard, man. You can see I only have 17 seconds, but because of me making the right reads and killing the enemies in a smart fashion, just pretty much trying to get them out of those power spots, power positions, trying to push them out of their spawn by going to the back of their spawn. Those are the things that help you win. But it's frustrating when you get teammates that don't play the OBJ. So You know, right there I was called out. Obviously, the guy top green was like back green, probably. I'm pretty sure. You know, so you gotta just do that. And another way to get crimson is just, you know what, I with the season being long, playing solo. So there's days where I just say, you know what, I'm just gonna play until I lose my SR prevention. So for me to not get fully checked out, I'll do that. So there's times, bro, like where I'll get on. I'm like, oh, this is good, man. I'm not losing. I got my SR prevention loss, and I'll go on like 7 win streaks and stuff like that, and then I lose my SR prevention. So when I start losing, when I lose, I'm like pretty much I'll just get off. But there's times where I'm like, okay, I lost right away or whatever, and then I'll play like 1 or 2 more, because with the new SR system, the new rank system, I kind of like it because you only lose like 15 per game. Because there's times where I don't even play bad. I just can't control my teammates. I can't control what they do, and they do things that just sell, and they just make you lose or whatever. But yeah, man, I've met a lot of people just playing solo, so I'll just always like add the ones that are very talkative, very that communicate a lot and help me win, and then I'll just, you know, hop in their party or whatever. So I'll do that, and it's all good. But I just feel like communication is key to winning like competitive games, man, because you could get them trades. Just calling out when you die, it just gives me an idea to look in that direction. But if you're just like complaining, saying they're hacking or whatever, and then I go to that direction, and then, you know, you're just in my ear now, and you're just like annoying to me. You're not helping me at all. You know, there's times where I'm like, oh man, this is BS. You know, that guy should have died or whatever. You know, sometimes we do that. We say those things, but if you just call out all the time, you can just make the team a much better team. You know, like me, I feel like I'm an IGL kind of man. Whenever I'm playing solo with a lot of people, I'm straight IGLing, man. I'm just doing call outs, and I'm trying to formulate plans and let them know, you know, this is what we got to do. We got to rotate at 20. We got to go to the next. So I'm always active with the communication. So you got to be very good at your gunny skills, or just be communicative with your teammates. And right here, you know, I'm not going to lie, man. I was gunning in this game, bro. I dropped a 50 on their head, you know. So it's not like I didn't do anything. So I just wanted to show some gameplay where you get like 150 SR. That's going to really boost you to that crimson. So first of all, just getting your placement game. You want to at least be a diamond or a plat 3, and then if you want to do the solo queue to crimson, it's really easy if you just take your time, do the slow burn and all that. But if you're still stuck on platinum, gold, I just highly recommend you do those things. Push spawns, understand the spawns, get them trades, communicate, and just get that gunny going, man. You know, you got to have that gunny. If you don't have that gunny, you got to play a lot, man, and just work on your aim and try to get, you know, a GameSir controller. A lot of people are running the GameSir. I'm still waiting for mine, actually. I'm running a DualSense Edge right now, and I don't know. I just been watching Rain, the #1 ranked player, so a lot of his settings is what I use too. So I'm still trying to get better. But look at that 4-piece, you know what I'm saying? But I hope you guys enjoy. Get that Crimson, man, this season. You guys gonna get that, man. Once you hit Crimson 2 and stuff, that's when you start playing hackers, and it's very apparent. And these people that are in the higher levels, they just know, bro. Like, they play so much that they can anticipate where you're gonna go and all that, and they're doing crazy call outs. They're gonna team shot you, and it just gets hard, you know. Like, it just comes down to your team and all that stuff. So I feel like just getting crimson for me is enough. I'm not a tryhard. I'm a tryhard, but I'm not like super good where I just go and get iridescent solo. Like, that's a lot of grinding, and it's just like I just can't put that much time into the game. I love COD, but I don't love it enough to like put myself through a blender and feel like I need to like push myself to that level, you know. With me, I work behind the computer, so me getting on the computer again after work playing COD is kind of like a disservice to myself. It's bad for my health a little bit, but I love playing with my peeps. Been playing with all my people, I just vibing on pubs and all that. Maybe this season I think I'm gonna try and get a little bit of a stack, that way it'll be a little easier to reach the crim quicker, and then maybe, I don't know, maybe I will push for Iridescent this season, you know. So I'm just looking forward to Modern Warfare coming out. Gonna cop that Vault Edition, play the open beta, and I'm just ready for the new COD. But anybody that comes across this, man, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm not the best, but I've experienced what it takes to reach Crimson by solo queuing, and I know like the ins and outs of it. You just gotta keep your head cool, man, and be real calm, and just whatever the game gives you, just try to make it the best, man. Because if you just like check out and you just start like getting really pissed, it's just gonna like stress you out, man. You shouldn't be stressing when you're playing a game. You should just feel like, okay, I'm gonna use rank to get real cracked out before I go to pubs get my aim real good. Cause most people in ranked, you know, they got good aim. So I get that 50 bomb. Obviously, you know, some are assist kills or whatever, but yeah, man, that's what you need to do, man. I got some more rank gameplay, which is pushing the crim, and I got some good ones, man. More like 60. I dropped 60s and stuff like that, but that's a little 50. Nothing crazy, man. Like, but I rat chat.
Hey, great comms, bro.
Good
That
work.
should keep them off our backs for a while.
Playing Warzone, like I'm just getting back onto this, and
Yeah,
I
Warzone
like
movement's
the
crazy.
new, I like the new SR system in this. Like,
Yeah, me too, bro. It's more like this.
it's
I
more
mean,
balanced. It
yeah,
still
it's
needs some
balanced.
tweaking,
Yeah.
obviously, because you have people in Crim they're getting slammed by
I know, right?
diamonds. But
Yeah.
sorry, guys.